Hey, y'all didn't think I was coming back, did y'all? Oh, you have a theory. Hey, Miss Nikki. Hey, y'all. Oh, coffee be making hi. Hey, y'all. I should have ran to the bathroom. I'm gonna wait and let everybody get in because everybody gonna be coming back in. No, I didn't have no nap. I ain't had no nap all day. I've been up all day. So when I get off here this time, yeah, I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while everybody is getting in. Y'all get back to page 974. That's where we left off at, page 974. I'll be right back. Just got back in the house. I should have went to the bathroom, but I didn't. All right. I'm gonna wait a little bit because there's some young ladies that was supposed to get right back in so I could get with them. Hey y'all, we in the Testament of Solomon. We on page 974. Yeah, we on page 974. Ooh, yeah, I've been up all day since like 4:30. Oh shoot. I'm on YouTube too, yes. Thank you, Miss Sean Beasley. Well, hopefully she gets some help over here. I want to say this. I absolutely love the fact that y'all tell strangers, your boss, your mama, your cousin, and whoever else, like y'all might just want to go look at this lady. Y'all be at work telling people, thank you, the grocery stores, Walmart, on the bus, and in the Ubers. I know this because people be like, I was in the car with such and such, and they told me to thank you. I love y'all. Yep, we back, y'all. We're gonna finish this class because we have been trying to get through these demon listings forever and ever, and it just seems like the devil does not want us to do that. That's what we in right now. We in the Testament of Solomon right now. Oh, thank you, Miss Michelle. That made me happy. Uh-oh, she said I was interrupting her spirit because it isn't in the Bible. She literally was upset. So you know what? All right, y'all. So the next time someone says, I don't read it because it's not in the Bible, just say lies. And don't say nothing else. Just say lies. Because it is in the Bible. Every single thing that we read is mentioned. That's how we found it. We found Solomon because it's mentioned in the KJV. We found Enoch because he's mentioned in the KJV. We found the giants because they're in the Bible. We found Onesiphorus, the Paul and Thecla story, because they mentioned in the Bible. We would have never knew who Onesiphorus was if we didn't read it in the King James Version. We would not know about the Nephilim the children of the giants, the angels, if we didn't read KJV? So the next time somebody says to you, Jasher, exactly, Jasher is mentioned in Joshua chapter 10, verse 13. The Nephilim, 19, Numbers 13 and 33 said we was as ants and they grasshoppers and they see us as such. So make it make sense to me how it ain't in the Bible. So the next time somebody say, oh, I don't read that because it ain't in the Bible, just look at them and say lies. You said it, mama, period. Lies. It actually is. And I can take you and show you where this guy's name that is in Paul and Thecla is right here. And this is how I found this book. Enoch, the book of Enoch that I'm reading is mentioned right here. It says that God took him. And this book shows what he did when he took him away. What he saw, what he learned. Of course it's in the Bible. Now it's not in your pamphlet you got. Because all you got is the syllabus. You know, the syllabus tell you what you're going to study about, but it don't give you everything. You actually have to go and read the assignments in order to get the rest of the information. You can't write no paper off of the words on the syllabus. You got to go and read the actual literature in order to be able to write a paper. So when a person comes to you and say, you ain't got, I ain't reading it, well, then stay blind then. It's the outline. That's it. Go ahead, Miss Jaleesa, because I said I was going to get back to you, and I hope the other young lady comes in.
I was just going to say something about a while back when I was on Facebook. I saw a video of this African lady. She was getting married.
Hold on, who is this pretty little baby on the back of your back, girl? Do not try to hide that pretty little baby because they want to see with all that hair. Oh my goodness. Hi, Pumpkin.
No,
look at all of that hair. And she a chocolatey baby like my granddaughter. Hi, Pumpkin. She said, no, I'm watching something else. Ooh, she's gorgeous.
Thank you. A while back, I seen a lady, she was getting married. It was an African wedding. And while she was dancing with her family and stuff, a lady came up and kept trying to touch her stomach and kept trying to touch it and touch it. And somebody else, one of her family members, saw it and pushed the lady away. And when I looked in the comments, people were saying that she was trying to do some type of voodoo on her without her knowing.
Yes. Yes, y'all. Yes. Listen. When my son was like 2 months old, and I was a little impressionable when I was still young, I was a young mother. I had got on the bus to go to my sister's house. I was like 16, 17. Oh, here I was 17. He had to be about maybe 2 months, 2.5 months. So he was still little. You know what I mean? And this Indian lady on the bus kept asking to touch my son's hand. Well, when she touched his hand, she flipped it over and she said something, y'all, and she did like this in my son's palm. But she did it so quick, I didn't have to. I'm 17. Most people, when they ask to touch your baby's hand, they do like this and say something and they let it go. She flipped my son's hand over and said something and did like this in his palm. So after my son, I didn't let nobody touch my kids because I don't know what you did. But I knew to pray at that time, and I always prayed over my baby. But yeah, I don't let people touch when I was pregnant. No, you can't touch my stomach. And no, you can't touch my kid. But see, the good thing is, y'all, my son was my first. But guess what? I had already had my baby. As soon as my baby hit 6 weeks or 4.5 weeks, he was at church. He had already been prayed over. So God already knew that lady was coming. So he had me take my baby to church already. The pastors had already prayed over my kid. Go ahead, Miss Tendra.
I just wanted to tell you, I got this book. I've been studying some awful, but I got this book, and The only reason I got it is because you honestly talked me into going outside of spiritual books because I was scared to read about anything demonic or anything like that, or anything magical, anything like that. So I got to read it, and I came across this book at the library, and they actually sold it to me for like $1. But
Wow.
in here, it has so many different types of spells. It's Merlin. And in here, it has so many different types of spells and incantations. But what tripped me out was, the tree, the as above, so below. Why is it in this book? And it says as above, so below. And that's what I wanted to show you. It really tripped me out. I was trying to find the page, but yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. I had it a second ago.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to change our thing now. I came up with that on my own, me and my hold on.
Yes, ma'am. And it's in this book,
Yes.
but it's not saying that it's anything demonic. It's saying the same thing that you were saying, that everything above is below the. So,
But that's so true, though. It is. Oh my God, y'all. Our symbol is in this Merlin book. And it says, it's our tree, as above, so below. And it shows how the roots of the tree and the branches, y'all know I like branches, and the branches of the tree, I guess I like roots too. And now that I think about it, I guess that would be a root and not a branch. So with that, they all the same, up above and so below. Thank you, Miss Sandra.
My mind. So I just want to tell you thank you. Oh, and I got a quick praise report. I got an unexpected raise. I was not expecting it, not thinking about it or anything. And I'm so super happy. Yeah. So I just wanted to tell you thank you, because I've been doing what you've been telling me to do, and I love following you. I've been here for a while, so I am so happy that God put you right in my path. So that's all I want. I'm not gonna take up your time.
You go. Sister got a raise. Y'all know we used to that around here because we are blessed people, honey. Because we give to the needy and stuff. We give to the people, the baby girl down there, the baby don't never got no diapers. We give to her and all of them people. And you see, didn't I tell you God pays you to study?
He sure does. He sure does, because I was not expecting it at all. It wasn't even time for raises. Nobody else got one. So they're trying to figure out how I got one.
You got one because you special, girl. That's why you got one, because you're special. I'm excited.
But that's I just want to tell you that. And I love you guys. I love this family, and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm enjoying it.
Y'all hear that? Everybody said congratulations, mama. They said congratulations, squirrel. Listen, y'all, we are a family for real. We are. And no, we don't always do everything perfect. What family do? And we got dysfunctional folks. We got Tone and his nephew. And did nephew come back? Did our new nephew come back? Is our new nephew back? New nephew, is you back? Tone nephew, is you here? I don't think Tone nephew is here. I don't think he came back today. Skeezy. TV. His name was TV. Y'all look for TV and see if he gonna come back in here, the 26-year-old TV. Tone nephew. And we don't know. We ain't seen TV today. He ain't came back. Okay. Well, Miss Santia, thank you so much, Miss Tandra. Miss Santia, what you got, mama?
So remember this morning when you were talking, when the person pissed you off and was talking about how, like, God is not real, whatever, right? So last night on my way, when I was driving home, I had the biggest headache. My head was about to explode. It felt like everything was cooking inside. So then as soon as like I couldn't take it no more, right? And I felt like there's a breeze came out of nowhere, and it felt like a hand, and it moved my head while I was driving, because my head was on the headrest, and it like moved my head to get to the other side because it was cooling my whole body down. It felt, I was like, how can somebody not, if you don't have a relationship with him, how you gonna know if he's there or not? Like, it's small little things. Like last night it was big, and then I woke up this morning with the headache still, and then I was trying my best to listen to you this morning, and then I end up falling asleep while you were talking, and then I end up having a dream, and then in the dream I was like, I guess everyone was in hiding, and then I was in my room, and then I heard people. It's like a whole bunch of like soldiers outside looking for people. So then I peeked outside. As I peeked out my window, and then this man looked up, and then he saw me, and then he just like bust through the whole window. And then I'm fighting him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Jesus, help, help, help. And then as I'm fighting, and then all I kept hearing, you can do it, you can do it. I was like, no, I can't. And then as I'm fighting the person back, I must have been winning. And then all I saw was like this big shadow came out of nowhere, and they both was fighting me. I was like,
Wow.
oh my goodness. So I'm fighting, fighting. And I'm like, please, I can't do this anymore. And then I woke up somewhere else in the woods, still running for my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I have to look forward to when everything is like, I was like, I did not like that piece
Yeah.
of what's to come at all.
I'll tell you this, baby girl. I used to have dreams from the time I was 5 years old up until I was probably last year, well, maybe like the last 5 years. I haven't had no dreams about like the rapture or being left or whatever. But from 5 until I was a good 30 something, I had dreams about the rapture, about being chased by the people. I had a dream that we were being chased, the sun hit and all this stuff. And then I was in this all white room in a straitjacket telling the people, don't take the mark. Don't take the mark. It's not what you think it is. They're tricking you. And they were like, restrain her. Restrain her. And I was like, don't take it. Like screaming. Kind of like what I be doing right now, today. I just don't got the straitjacket on yet. But pretty much everything I'm saying to y'all, God is prepping us. You know what I mean? And you might have been asleep. If you fell asleep while you was listening, I actually was talking about that. So what you could have been hearing if you were still on was what I was talking about. And it went into your subconscious and you dreamed about it. Or God was just, you went to sleep and he didn't want you to miss that part of it. So he allowed you to dream about it. Either way it go.
Yeah, it's not my first dream about it.
Right.
I have it ongoing. So I've been prepping, but it's still ongoing.
Mm-hmm. This is the thing. God is waking everybody up that's supposed to be woke up. So this is why I keep telling y'all, do not argue with nobody. Don't argue with them. If you're going to do anything, bait them, lay the book out and let them read it. Or just send them an email, be like, what you think about this? Screenshot it and send it. Don't argue with nobody. Because sometimes that pushes them farther and farther away. If y'all notice, I'd be like, look, I don't care what you believe. Go on. If you want to believe that, fine. Go over there and believe it. I'm not going to tell you you're crazy, you crazy, crazy, crazy. Just go. I used to argue and be so upset, y'all, about the papa dang something in my head, trying to convince me. I keep telling you, I come from a very, 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 very long line of apostolic ministers and preachers, Pentecostal. I'm talking about hardcore Pentecostal. No lip gloss. We had to wear hair coverings, honey. And I'm talking about you can't see none of our hair. No baby edges, no nothing. All the way down here, you had to have that on. You could not wear nothing that was cut above here. No shirt, no nothing. And you bet not even think about having a skirt anywhere near your knee. And if you do, you better have something to cover up all the way down to your feet. We couldn't even wear red. Nothing. We was hardcore apostolic at church all night from the time I was 5 until I was grown. We go to church at 5. We ain't getting out till 2 o'clock in the morning. But even in that family, there was something missing. Okay? God is opening up his eyes, and we have been told that if you go to church, you're going to make it to heaven. I am here to tell you that if you don't have a relationship with God, you can go to church every day, live in the church. Matter of fact, that's where the Pope lives, and I ain't no judge, but I don't know. You hear me? So you can live in a church. That don't mean you're going to heaven. What do mean you going to heaven? Y'all, it's raining. So if my live is acting up, it is definitely raining. Let me see if this will work better if I turn this Wi-Fi off. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to work better or worse. We about to see. I turned the Wi-Fi off, but I'm probably going to need to turn it back on. Tell me if it start buffering or whatever. Did SB, you left? Did SB leave? Oh, no, you still here. Is it raining over there where y'all at? It is, because it's raining over here too. Lightning and stuff. Okay. Is it going to flood again down there, you think? It's going to flood again.
We got the warning already.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was on my phone. We got the we got 4 warnings in effect right now.
Wow. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. That's crazy. Is it a tornado?
Okay, let me tell you what it say. It says it's a thunderstorm. It's supposed to be localized until 9:45, and flooding, localized flooding. So it'll be. I mean, this happens quite a bit. So okay.
Okay. All right. Did I just say the flood and disappear? It's flooding here. There was hail in Canada also a couple of days ago. I was in Colorado, and it was hit with rain. Y'all listen, whether y'all believe it or not, it's some crazy stuff going on, family. Okay? It is some crazy, crazy stuff going on. I'm in Missouri. So with that, family, let's get back to this real quick. It's still buffering. It's probably gonna buffer because it's raining now. Okay, y'all. So look, if you go back to the bottom of 14 where we was reading it, it says, I rendezvous with them in the form of a winged spirit, copulating. Can we please look up the word copulate and tell me what that means? Copulate. C-O-P-U-L-A-T. Copulate. L-A-T-E. What does it mean to copulate? Thanos and Eros are brothers. We talked about that before. Thanos and Eros are, to have sexual intercourse. Okay. All right. So let me ask you a question. How many movies have you seen where a woman is sleeping and a spirit comes and tries to sleep with her? An unseen force. In so many of the scary movies, Mariah, you just said it. I ain't even seen Scary Movie, but is it a Scary Movie too? It is, because he like, don't do that. Or whoever, the person or so acting like you don't want it or something, and really is like, is he moving towards it? The person that's doing the with the spirit on them or something, ain't they acting like they don't want it, but then they saying they don't want it, but they do. It had her in the air.
Let's not talk about Neymar right now.
Nikki, let me take my hair down for that one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You said what? He had her in the air. And Rose. No. Come on back, Cerca. Come on back. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. That's funny.
I have a theory.
Did y'all hear that man in my house? Okay. All right. So with that, family, look at this. So when we go back and read that, it says, I rendezvous with them in the form of a winged spirit, copulating with them through their buttocks. Yes, ma'am. SB.
Did you see it's only male demons that do that? So it really put a perspective on this to me. That's in the definition. I just put it on the chat.
Wow. How do I see the comments? Hold on, y'all. Only the dominant male copulates with the female. That's crazy. All right, let's keep going. That's crazy, sis. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep moving. Okay. It says, I copulate with them through their buttocks. One woman I attacked. He didn't say one woman that gave herself to me. He said one woman that I attacked. And anytime you see it in a scary movie, ain't they always being attacked by the spirit? He comes on them suddenly without them knowing. We on page 974, y'all. Book 1. That's crazy. Okay. So it says, one woman I attacked is bearing a child, and that which is born from her became Eros. So let's even talk about that. Most people that are a victim to sexual sin as a child become overly sexual. Or if they are touched by someone of the same sex, a lot of times, y'all getting that? Molestation is an attack on a person that is unable to fight you back. Right? That's why they prey on people smaller than them or less strong. Right? And most times when a person has been abused as a child, even if it doesn't come out until they're an adult, they are hypersexualized. And so then that connection, they associate with love, even though it's not. This is how you get nymphos. Because they want to feel love, and the only time that they feel love is when they are in a sexual act.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, okay, these spirits get in when these babies is little. Okay? That's why I told you I used to tell my daughters, don't talk about the little girl at school that's a hoe. Because when she go home, there's somebody taking something from her that she don't have no control of. So when she comes to school, she gives it to the little boys or whoever will take it because she has control over that. A lot of the little boys that come to school angry, want to fight all the time, is because when they go home, there is someone that is holding them down and hurting them forcefully. So then when they come to school, they want to release that anger because they can't do it to the person that's doing it to them because they bigger than them. So when y'all see these kids at school and they acting out, it is a cry for help. Quit talking about that little girl and find out who's hurting her. Mm-hmm. Quit talking about that little boy and find out who is hurting them. They are not acting out for no reason, y'all. They not just going to school clowning, fighting, just angry all the time for no reason. Sometimes they go home to a house where there's no food. They hungry. They hangry all day. On top of whatever abuse they're suffering. You don't know if it's drug addicts or people running in and out. Mama, daddy got them on some old stuff and they got to come to school and act like ain't nothing happened to them, but they're being trafficked at home by their parents. This is why all the little kids always, I told y'all, the teenagers used to pay to be in my house. TT, we'll clean up whatever you want us to do. I'm just telling y'all, this is why I tell y'all to journal, because if you don't heal yourself, it's going to repeat in your children. Listen to me. Whatever you don't deal with, it just keeps showing up again. Keep showing up again until you deal with it. Nothing in life ever goes away until you learn the lesson. Okay? You don't be, ain't nothing ever happened to me, lies, because I can look at you and tell when you've been abused. This is why I study people's behavior. You can tell the people that didn't get hugs as a kid because they always so close to you. They don't know personal space. They're starved for attention. The little kid that's always in your face, they don't get that at home. So if you show them any little bit, this is how predators get in. Because they look for the neglected, abused children that are just starved for anybody to love them. And then they show them a little niceness and there you go. And then you got that syndrome where they love and they abuse her. But these are all spiritual things, y'all, that hide. If y'all ain't noticed, all of these demons be hiding in the dark. Listen, y'all, Stockholm Syndrome. Yep. 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 Okay, so let's go. All right. So it says, he said, one woman I attacked is bearing a child, and that which is born from her becomes Eros. Because it could not be tolerated by men, that woman perished. I don't know what that means. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But she died. Oh, maybe she couldn't push the kid out. So did Cupid's mama die? So it says the Cupid mama died.
Watch. Did Cupid moms die? Who is Cupid's mother?
SB, you know we can hear you.
According to history.com,
Can you?
another allegory.
Sorry.
Mother,
It's
Venus,
okay. Cupid was Nephilim, yes. She died during delivery? Oh my God. So Cupid's mom died during delivery. And we are reading in here that this demon is the father, so the fallen angel of Cupid. And it says that the mama perished. And we just found out that Eros and Cupid are the same person. Family, do y'all now see why I said the names is the same, the stories is the same? And he attacked her. She didn't do it willingly like Neymar. He attacked her. Wow. And then she had to carry that baby and died having it. That's effed up. That's effed up. You didn't attack me. Cupid had to be a Nephilim because his daddy was an angel, a spirit. And it says that his mama, her body couldn't take it, so she died giving birth. And they just said that Cupid's mama died giving birth. Heroes. What book are we reading from? We're in Old Testament Supergraph, Testament of Solomon. Well, we just about to move on to page 975 right now. All right, so let's go to 15, y'all. My mind is blown too, girl. 15 says, then I praised God and commanded another demon to come before me. And again, there came before me a spirit who had the shape of a woman. This is like the third spirit that got the shape of a woman. Go ahead, SB. You got to get these books. Send me an email.
It was going even deeper because remember, I just also put in here that Venus is the star, right? So then when you read on here, it puts in that perspective how people wrote that book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And I'm reading that, and it talks about that in the mythology book. So
I'm just gonna say, this ain't the page. Oh, it is the page. It is. We on 975, y'all. That's crazy, SB. Do y'all see how crazy this is that they tell us that this stuff ain't real, but every single time we looking it up, family. Soon as we go, it's all the same. So Eros is Cupid. We know that Cupid mama died during birth, and so did Eros. And we know that Thanos is from Thor, right? Thanos and Eros are brothers. Okay. All right. please send you where you can get the books. You can go to Google right now. Go in my Amazon link up there. And it's the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha, but you can download it right now. If you type in this, James Charlesworth, this guy's name, and type in book 1 and book 2, screenshot that real quick. You can buy this right now. James Charlesworth. And then you can download it right now and read with us until you get your other copy. So screenshot this real quick if you want to read with us tonight. Okay, so we going back. All right. 15, y'all. So it says, 15, then I praised God and commanded another demon to come before me. And again, there came before me a spirit who had the shape of a woman. But on her shoulders were 2 separate heads with arms. Please tell me what this is. SB, you heard that out there where you at? Because it's getting real ugly over here. Oh, it's thundering and acting. Oh, it's on my side this time. You ain't worried about it. I see how you do it. Okay. Please tell me what the genetic disorder is called where a human body has 2 living heads on it. There are people living like this right now. Tell me, is it Siamese twins? But what's the condition? A twin with merged spines.
Conjoined twins.
Conjoined twins. Now we know who their daddy is. I told y'all every genetic disorder comes from a giant's kid, a angel's kid. Every genetic disorder that we have found a mythological God that looked like that. Every single one. Am I wrong, y'all? For every genetic disorder, we have found a mythological God that looks exactly like that, one of the angel's kids. Now we know where Siamese twins, polycephaly. Now we know where it comes from. That's what I was looking for, Rhea. Yeah, Raya. So polycephaly. 2 heads, 1 body. All right, here we go. Still don't want to study genetics with us? So the geneticists are saying we have absolutely no idea where mermaid syndrome or any of these things come from. And when we read the Testament of Solomon in the books that we read, we know exactly where it comes from. Because hypertrichosis is werewolf syndrome. Cyronomelia is mermaid syndrome. We got bird syndrome. We got elephantitis. We didn't went down the list. And all of the genetic disorders line up with the mythological God that we know. Because let's do this real quick. For those of you that are new, if you're wondering why we going all the way into the mythology and you think we crazy, we gonna show you something. This is a biblical history chart. This is a biblical history chart. That's about 3 feet tall. And for those of you that are over here, pretty much all of y'all seen it. But for my newbies over here, right there, it says instead of the Chaldaic, the Greek, and I'm reading it backward, y'all. The Greek names for the kings of Babylon and Assyria are herein given as they are most commonly common and found in use. Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan, centaurs, and mermaids. This is a biblical history chart. So we know that the Greek names for the gods are really supposed to be in the Chaldee or the people from Iraq, and all of those places. Where did I get this? I got it online. You can get it on Amazon. Screenshot that real quick if you need it. She said, where did you get that? So we know that the Greek names for the for the Assyrian and Babylonian kings are the names that y'all hear all the time, but they're really from the Chaldee or from ancient Mesopotamia. That's where they really came from. They use the Greek names, but their real names come from the Chaldee. Okay. Can't wait to go on vacation. All right. So let's keep going. This is why we study the mythological gods, because they're really the Akkadians and the ancient Mesopotamians. That's why we study them. Yes. So when you're reading about the Greek gods, the Greek mythology gods, and the Roman gods, they are actually from the Chaldean language. Their original names are in the Chaldeic language, which is and Persia and all of that. That's actually, so when you go over and you're looking at Egyptian statues and stuff, the people were really that big because they were the children of the angels. And if you don't believe me, look up little Egyptian woman, big feet, and you're going to see a woman that is about this big, and there's a toe that she's standing on top of, that if she were to get down on the ground, she wouldn't even be taller than the toe. Then you go to Numbers 13 and 33. And in Numbers 13 and 33, where Joshua and the two spies were going into Canaan, which ended up being Egypt later on, it says, the people in this city see us as grasshoppers, and we see them as such. So how big did these people have to be for Joshua, a regular sized man, to look like a grasshopper to them? Y'all Bible says in Joshua that they look like grasshoppers to the men that was in this city. So if you take yourself and think about a grasshopper getting on your toe, that would be the same ratio that a whole 6 foot, 7 foot man was to this being. That's why Jonah was scared, because Nineveh had giants in it. And we know that because of our lovely book we have here. A captivating god to Eridu, Uruk, or this is now Iraq. This is now Iraq. Akkad, Asher, and who? Nineveh, Nimrud. All of these people were giants. The Akkadians, the Babylonians, the Nippurians, they were all. I'm not saying that they were scared. I'm just saying that what they said. We look like grasshoppers to them, and they look like grasshoppers to us. Right? So look, let's keep going. So 15, it says, then I praised God and commanded another demon to come before me. And again, there came before me a spirit who had the shape of a woman, but on her shoulders were 2 separate heads with arms. And I asked her, tell me who you are. And she said, I am Enet. Ooh, I don't even know how to say this word. Enet Sigos. Let's look that word up, y'all. Let's look this name up. It's Enep. So Enet Sigos. Enet Sigos. Enepsigos. If you just go to 975, it's going to tell you. It's in book 1. Yes. S, I think. S, Caleb. S. ENEPISGOS. Yes, the green giants on the can and the mermaids on the is a fallen angel mentioned. Espinos is a fallen angel mentioned in the Testament of Solomon who takes 3 forms as her abode in the moon. And sometimes it's conjured as Kronos. It's a whole video. So Kronos in this a shape-shifting fallen angel. Mm-hmm. Wow. And Kronos, who is Kronos, y'all? Kronos is the father of the Titans, yeah. Well, one of them, yeah. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's keep it going. Okay. And she said, at times I am conjured up as Kronos by the wise men. At other times I descend around those who bring me down and appear in another form. The capacity of the heavenly body is invincible, incalculable, and impossible to thwart. At any rate, changing into 3 different forms, I also descend and become like what you see. Crazy. Kronos is in your video slot? What does that mean? Kronos is my video slot. I don't know what that means. Right, Kronos is clocking in for him. Okay, so look, let's go. Let's go to 16, y'all. Wait a minute. Now we got to read this. Now we going to read this. Yeah. So go down to where it says the demon Anepsigos. Let's read that. It says the demon, accordingly, when I, Solomon, had prayed to my God and invoked the angel, whatever, about whom he spoke, I made the use of the seal and sealed her down with a triple link chain. And as I bound her down, I made the use of the seal of God. Then the evil spirit prophesied to me, saying, so for all of y'all that talk to y'all ancestors, everybody talk to their ancestors. It's freezing. Hold on, y'all. Because I got 1,000 windows open and it's raining. Dang. It's horrible. It ain't never less than 50 windows open. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. So look, it says, I may use to go to seal. It says, then the evil spirit prophesied to me, saying, so demons prophesy. You just got cut off my feet twice. All right. All right. Look, it says, and then the evil spirit prophesied to me, saying, you are doing these things to us now, King Solomon. But after a period of time, your kingdom shall be divided. At still a later time, this temple shall be destroyed, and all Jerusalem shall be demolished by the kings of the Persians, the Medes, and the Chaldeans. Also, the implements of this temple which you are making shall serve other gods. Along with these events, all the vessels in which you entrapped us shall be broken in pieces by the hands of man. Then we shall come forth with much power, and we shall be scattered here and there and throughout the world. We will lead astray all the inhabited world for a long time until the Son of God is stretched upon the cross. For there is not yet risen a king like him, one who thwarts all of us, and his mother shall not have sexual intercourse with the man who holds such authority over the spirits except that one. The first whom the devil shall seek to tempt, but shall not be able to overcome. The letters of whose name add up to 644. His name is Emmanuel. I just realized something. God's name adds up to 644, and we just read earlier in Revelations 13 that the number of man is 666. So there's 22 numbers in between 666 and 644, and 22 is spiritual light. Emmanuel adds up to 644, but the number of man adds up to 666, and that's also the number that the Antichrist is going to use. Emmanuel is not spelled wrong, honey. You're probably just used to the English spelling, but our language is a mix of everybody else's. And there's always more than one way to spell. You could spell Corey 10 ways. You could spell whatever, Sarah. You could spell it a few different ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. So Jesus's name adds up to 644, and the number of man is 666. Very interesting. Let's go. All right. So we're going to move on to 16. It says, when I praised God, I commanded another spirit to appear before me. Then came before me another demon who had the form of a horse in the front and a fish in the back. Have we seen that somewhere? Yes. There's a kid movie. Anybody know the name of it? What's the name of the movie? Where it's a horse in the front and a fish in the back. My kids used to watch that movie.
Little Mermaid.
No. Y'all don't remember the little boy? He went out and he was like visiting his water horse. There you go, Kim. The water horse. Go look up the movie The Water Horse and tell me what it looked like. Real quick, please. Water horse. Go look up the movie The Water Horse. Kim, you be on it, don't you? Go look up The Water Horse. And it was a magical being. He could shrink and get big and shrink and get big. I know. Just go look it up online real quick, y'all. Go look it up and tell me what it looked like. The Loch Ness Monster. Oh, Reese, you got it. I was trying to see who was going to pick it up. Your granddaughter just said the bubble guppies too, with the babies half human and half mermaid. Show is bubble. And I love the bubble guppies. I love the bubble guppies. They steal all of our stories and make a profit off it, pretending it's fiction. And guess what? Guess who found the water horse? A little boy. Who do spirits normally manifest themselves to first? The little kids. And the adults never believe that they're around. And the kids be like, please, he's here. Believe me. And they never do. They never, ever, ever do. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So, okay, so now are y'all understanding where they get this stuff from? And they are constantly showing our children demons, evil spirits, and dressing them up like furies and fairies are the same thing. And they hide Tinkerbell's anger. She has rage. Tinkerbell is always trying to calm herself down before she snap and hurt somebody. She be like, furies are very angry beings, but they look harmless. If y'all watch Percy Jackson, his teacher looked like she couldn't hurt a fly until she went in that room. If you seen Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, soon as they went where it was nobody else, she turned into an ugly bat thing. But she just looked at this mousy. Percy, come, Percy, Percy, come over here, Percy, Percy. And as soon as she got in there, he looking around. She's like, get it to me, get it to me, get it a lightning out. She was ugly. She was a fury. But get this though. They make what is demonic fairy tale-ish. Because we just read that this demon has a horse front and a tail back. I mean, a fish back. Okay? And then they have a movie called Water Horse. Pretty, okay, Jafar. We just found out that we let our kids watch Aladdin 1,000 times and they be looking into that snake's eyes. When he does that, they make sure when he's saying what he's saying, Jafar got his staff just like this. And all the kids be like this. And the snake be slithering just like in Harry Potter saying something. You know what else I just thought about? Y'all remember when we was reading about the punishments in Ezra? Remember it said they had to walk through the mouth of like a lion or something? They have to do that in Jafar. Because remember, whoever wasn't supposed to be in there, if they picked up something, they got trapped in there and they died in there trying to get the gold. The Versace logo is Medusa. Of course, I agree. Don't y'all remember when the thief tried to go down in there and that they had to find that thing and that big old mouth open up and all the gold was in there, but if they wasn't right, they got trapped in there. The Cave of Wonders. The Cave of Treasures, y'all, from Adam and Eve. Remember, God brought Adam and Eve from from paradise, the gold that shined up the thing. They didn't need it. Oh my God. They called it the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin, but it's the Cave of Treasures from Adam and Eve. Don't y'all remember when Adam and Eve had to go in the cave? God sent the angel, Michael, to go get them the gold rods from India and put them in the four corners. So did to light up the space, and it lit up. Well, when they got in there, they saw all of that gold in that cave. And that's called the Cave of Wonders, like the Cave of Treasures. Come on, y'all. And it's over there in the area. Did y'all read Jesus's birth that it said people was coming and giving Mary and Joseph money? Y'all know Jesus wasn't broke, right? Did y'all know that everywhere that Jesus and them went, every time they left, people was giving them money? Did y'all read that? If you read the infancy of Jesus Christ, you saw that every time they went somewhere, folks was giving them gold and stuff. It wasn't just the wise men. Every time Jesus and them left, them pockets was getting fatter and fatter and fatter. Jesus was not broke. His family was not broke. He had a whole treasure. He sure did. The same gifts that were given to Adam and Eve. I was wondering who was going to pick that up. Did y'all get that? Because Jesus is the second Adam. Jesus is the second Adam. So the same things that they brought, God gave to the first Adam, the second Adam got. And y'all realize that Adam didn't come out no woman. He was formed by God's hands. Well, in all reality, even though Jesus came out of a natural woman, his daddy is still God, second Adam. They brought him frankincense. Adam them got frankincense. Gold, Adam them got gold. Myrrh, they got the myrrh. No, there's no need for a third Adam. The second one did it. Oh yeah, go read the infancy of Jesus Christ and then go read Adam and Eve. It's so good to you. It'll make your toes wiggle. You ain't gonna want to go to sleep. You're gonna be up all night reading. We about to get off here because I know it's getting late. We're gonna do this last one. All right, so it says 16, y'all. It says, when I praised God, I commanded another spirit to appear before me, and therefore came before me another demon who had the form of a horse in front and a fish in back. And he said in a great voice, King Solomon, I am the cruel spirit of the sea. I rise up and come up on the open seas with the sea, and I trip up the greater number of men who sail on it. I raise myself up like a wave, and being transformed, I come against the ships. And for this is my activity, to receive beneath the sea treasures of men. For I raise myself up and take men and hurl them under the sea. So I am always lusting after their bodies. But until now, I have been casting the treasures out of the sea. However, since Beelzebub, the ruler of the spirits of the air and of the earth and beneath the earth, gives advice about the activities with respect to each one of us, I therefore came up out of the sea to have some consultation with him. But I also have another reputation and activity. I change myself into the waves, come up from the sea, and show myself to men. They call me Kunopegos because I change myself into a man. The name is true to me. Moreover, I cause a type of seasick. That's what Poseidon do. Poseidon changes himself into a man, or he be the waves. That's exactly what the Little Mermaid's daddy did. Go ahead, Miss Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I just want to say that I've been watching you since day one, and I'm always on TikTok under Ella-Centric Accessories. And I just want to say that I made you some earrings, and I want to show you, but I do remember God telling me not to show you until you actually get it. But I want to show you. Can I show you? Do you mind?
Well, if he told you not to show me, don't be disobedient, girl, because it might be a blessing. You gotta be obedient.
It's right there. Like,
because guess what? If you show them here, the person that's supposed to see them over here that might buy 10 or 20 pairs from you ain't gonna be able to see them.
Can you say that again, please?
I said, if you show me, if God told you not to show me until I get them, that means I'm supposed to show them here. Look, your cousins are saying, don't do it. Just wait. They said, don't do it. Don't do it. So if God is telling you to wait, it might be because there's going to be someone on here that is going to see your work.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? But thank you. Look, your family love you. They said, no, don't do it, girl. Everybody over here saying, don't do it. Don't do it. They said, don't show it, girl. Be obedient. Uh-oh.
I'm one of those people that can't keep a secret when it comes to Christmas, you know, so.
Well, guess what? God is getting you ready, girl, because we about to have to keep a lot of secrets. Ain't that crazy?
Yes, yes.
But I am grateful. Thank you. Look, but let me tell you, your family love you over here, girl, because they still talking about don't do it. Don't do it. They said, just hold on. Y'all are funny. They said that's your lesson. Obedience is better.
I know you have to get to other people, but I just wanted to say, he said to make 2 pairs of earrings, like a specific one that I can't show you, I guess. And then there's like second one. There's a second one. Like for example, I make hand sculpted little face earrings. And actually, you know what? If I say it, I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much. I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Yes, listen, don't get me in trouble. We gonna talk. Okay? Because I ain't helping you get in trouble. Look, they said stay strong, don't show it. Girl, they love you. They want you to get their blessing. Everybody keeps saying it's so better to obey than sacrifice.
Yes. Yes.
They want you to pass your test. Get on off, Michelle. I love you. Get on off, because you about to get us all in trouble, girl.
It was nice chatting with you.
It was nice, and I ain't never told nobody to get off, but I don't want you to get in trouble, and neither do they.
I'll switch back on TikTok and not say anything.
Y'all love her. They said, don't mess up your blessings. Oh, y'all love her. That make me so happy. They said, hang up, girl. All right. Y'all are crazy. Y'all love y'all sister. That's right. And when we see folks going against God, we got to tell them. Yes. They said, bye, we love you.
And you know what? He said, do not post it on social media. Do not show anyone. Do not show anyone in the house. Like, I have to keep it to myself.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So
it's a blessing coming for you, baby. You don't know what's going to come out of that. You definitely need to obey. If he told you listen to me. I used to try to share, and God would tell me don't say nothing. And it just happened to me like a month ago. God told me not to say 3 different things. Yeah. And I said it. Caused me a whole bunch of issues, a whole bunch of attitudes and stuff that I didn't have to deal with. And I called my godmother. She said, baby, sometimes we run our mouth too much. Sometimes we be too eager to share, and God hasn't finished doing what he's setting up the blessing for us. But we're so excited about it that we'll just go and then when we don't get the reaction that we want from people, sometimes it hurts our feelings too, because they're not as excited as we are.
Right. And you know, the funny thing is, I give all my talent and creation to God, honestly. Like, he literally gives me downloads, full on images, and then whatever it is I see, I just make it. And then say, for example, I'll say, hey, I don't know how to make this, Lord, please help me. And he literally will give me step by step ways to make whatever I'm trying to make. But I just want to say that he specifically told me to make those earrings and the earrings that I'm trying to make now, and like 2 images, and I made them, and I'm so happy that I was able to create that over there, because that was very difficult.
I like that then.
That's like the image.
I know. Listen, I believe what you're telling me, because everything that I've learned how to do, I sit and I ask him. That's why I said we didactic polymaths. We are not self-taught, but like you said, we get that download, we get that vision. He'll tell you how to cut and how to paint everything. Right. So I'm gonna get you off of here. I'm gonna get you off because you're gonna be in slits. Go on. You gotta go, because I ain't getting you in trouble.
I will show you one of my creations, okay? I didn't sculpt this cup, but I do sculpt. But I painted this. It's a mermaid.
Wow. You painted that?
Yes.
Wow. Y'all, well, listen, I'm going to need you to go. Oh, do you draw too?
Yes, I do, but I only draw fashion figures, so.
That's okay. We need some fashion figures in our coloring book. Can you get some fashion figures together, please? What are they? The croquis?
Yes.
I need you to draw some croquis for our little girls so they can draw some dresses on them, please, and thank you.
Okay, I'm just so happy I got to talk to you. You can carry on with whoever you need to speak to now. So I just wanted to say hi.
Hi,
And
Miss Michelle.
I'm very, very happy to meet you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm happy to meet you too. I look forward to seeing your croquis in our book, girl.
Okay, and your earrings soon.
And my earrings. See you later, mama.
Right.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna make me some coffee. Actually, y'all, it's 11 o'clock. Y'all gotta go to work. We've been on here all day. I'm gonna go take me another bath. And then yeah. Okay, give me 2 seconds then. Let me run to the bathroom just 1 second. And then I'll come right back. But we only gonna be on like 5 more minutes, y'all. Because I've been up since 5 o'clock. 4:45 actually, and I didn't get a chance to take a nap. So I'm gonna be running on 24 hours here shortly.
Natasha, I just saw your drawing. It's so really pretty. Could I see it again? It's pretty. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Your mug is beautiful.
You're welcome. Thank
that was
you.
her for the daggone it coloring book. Y'all, I'm sorry. I took my medication. I'm about to go to bed.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Natasha, that's fire.
Thank
It
you.
was just like her too.
And this one right here, I was gonna show her this. She said just draw a little everything. So I was showing like this for the coloring book. She said obviously black. I'm sorry, because we don't have a lot of superheroes.
You ever use those micron pens to make them like bold and stuff?
Oh, this is just sketching. I'm just sketching. I have just sketch. I'm talking or listening to something like this. I did a painting of this.
I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very talented.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
I appreciate
I
it.
don't want that.
Thank you. Let's see. This right here is hidden words in here. Like, you know how she does the glow in the dark, but it's hidden words. I don't have my flashlight is in the other room. I ain't walking over there, but it's glow in the dark.
That's really fun.
Yeah, I want
You
to
can
show
use
her.
that man picture as Jesus.
Yeah.
And you can use that figure for either Adam or Eve.
Bird.
Two.
I want to show her this, and I'm gonna leave her alone because I'm just trying to get this. See, that's a big girl though. I'm a big girl now. I used to not be as big. I don't know if you see it. Can you see it?
Can you bring it closer
Hey,
to the
that's
camera?
my body.
Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me turn the camera around. Let's see what this happens. Let's see. Can you see it that way?
Hey, that's kind of how I look.
No. Absolutely not. Don't say that.
Flawless. What do you mean? Flawless.
Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. So we got 2 minutes. I'm going ahead and get off here, y'all, because I'm tired. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I can't go no more. I gotta go to sleep. We didn't have a lot of hours on here. I didn't do like 2 or 3 lives today. So I am exhausted. I'm gonna go ahead and go. And then you guys, we can do something tomorrow later in the afternoon because I need some sleep. I've been pushing for the last 2 weeks. Oh, I love that one too.
That's you. Let me
I know, and I think I remember that day.
Yeah.
Did you sketch that?
That day when you had your head wrap on?
I love that picture. That made me think of a Barbie doll, like an African Barbie doll, y'all. But yes, I do love y'all. Thank you so much, Mama. I'm interested to see everything. We'll get back on here tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Y'all need to go lay down. I'm gonna go and eat and get in the bed. My mind. If y'all want to pick up, we can pick up right here because we getting down through there. It's only like 3 or 4 more pages. Well, no, it ain't. It's like 5, 6 more pages. But I really do want us to finish learning about these spirits, y'all, because the doctors be trying to tell us all the time that they don't know where these sicknesses come from, where these genetic disorders come from, where all of this come from. And that's a lie, y'all. They know exactly where it comes from. I know it was getting juicy, right? Y'all can read it and we can talk about it tomorrow. Y'all don't gotta wait on me. Y'all can go read it and learn and study and find what y'all, that's why y'all got the book. Y'all don't just gotta read with me. Go find some stuff and come back and tell me. Okay? I love y'all. I want y'all to get y'all stuff too, because I can't, I don't know everything. I research what God give me, but that's why we all together. Because with all of us, you read wherever God tell you to read, just open up wherever he tell you to read it. If you got your OTP, just open it up, and wherever you read it, get your pen. Don't just read though. I need for y'all, when y'all read these books, I need you to have your tablet or your phone with you so you can look up the words, look up the name meanings, look at where else they show up in our life right now. Okay? Because this is the thing. We can read all day, but if we don't know how to apply it, it's like going to the pharmacy, getting an ointment for a rash and never applying it. You have the medicine, but you don't apply it, so it's not going to help. So with that, I need y'all to start studying when you're reading, not just reading. Okay, I love y'all. Good night. I'm about to go eat. Take me a bath and lay down for a minute. I'm gonna try to read in the morning for a couple of hours so I can have something else to give y'all. I want some new stuff. Even though I got a whole bunch in here, I want some new stuff. It's in my Amazon link, Miss Honey Banks. Just go look at my Amazon link. It's in there. All these books are in there. Yep. And you can get the link to where to buy it and everything. It's in there. Go look in the Amazon link book, Amazon book list, and it's in there. Yeah, all the books. So if y'all new and y'all want to get some of the books that we read, go in my Amazon link, the blue one, and then click on there and go to the book list. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Yep. Good night, everybody.